Can the people in the stream hear us? And if so, please let us know in the chat. If you tell us if you can see us, you get to see my face. Okay, Danny, take over. Hour, but we are live. We have here Jack, our next performer that is gonna read some poems. Cool, it's a new modality. But thank you very much. At the end. I'm I think we should start already the performance for all of you that are watching, but first let me introduce. We have here Jacob, our son, video technician, whatever. He's the master of everything. Then we have Yannick here. He's gonna play some guitar. He has a nice bike, and he was in the perpendicular video. Then, if we zoom a bit more, we have here Bibi with this nice improvised swimming clothes. She's also gonna perform today with us. We have Mariona, that she's our graphic designer and also an amazing person in our team. And then we have Pietro, our finance guy, random guy that he doesn't want to go in the swimming pool, but he's now here. Anyway. But guys, you see that the mic is already really closer. Okay. Hello, people. Oh yes, now I can also hear a bit myself on the speaker, which is my. Okay, maybe it's the swimming pool that does a bit of echo and makes it nicer. Okay, this is Capta laVie, guys. Don't expect anything else. Let's start with the first performance. I think you should go and start reading your poems. And yes, and you can introduce yourself there amazingly.
Okay. It's a bit low. But, can you wiggle on the? Can you press something on this camera? The shutter button halfway through. The just to take a picture.
We are figuring out some technical issue for a moment. It would be nice if Danny can tell you that while I figure out the solution though.
Okay, then I'm gonna keep talking and trying to entertain and. Oh. Can someone explain me why did we finish in a swimming pool? Okay,
let me introduce you this. Jacob has an amazing ideas for performance. He gets bored and then he decides to introduce water on his live because he didn't know what else to do. He did everything that was possible and allowed. And there's one rule here. We cannot be inside the water. Okay, that's really clean. And also something for all the spectators. We did all a COVID test. Then don't worry about our distance. We are really check and really safe, you know. Trust us, as was worth it.
Well, I have some poems. That one's gonna be nice. I have a poem which is actually like a manifest, little small manifest that I wrote. I showed you about Capta laVie. So I'll be starting with that one. And then I'm like a mystery guest. You know, they can hear me, but they cannot see me. This is funny. I think I'll also do I Am the Raccoon, just as a nice introduction. Yeah. So yeah, good one, huh? All right. So that's what I'll be doing.
With regulations. Jenny, do you want to say something?
Stay healthy and Hakuna Matata. That's really important. Well, you can trust the government, but not everyone, of course. Especially not these guys, you know, in front of the camera. No, just kidding. Yeah, that, man. Just don't worry. You know, have a good time with your life. Enjoy it.
If you have weed, maybe you should now start lighting a joint and just, you know, getting away of this live stream because it's getting weird. Any moment, more and more weird. No, it's not gonna fall. Do you know what happened this week to me? I got contacted by a psychiatrist that they thought that I was hearing voices, and I'm gonna talk to you in the camera, okay? Because that story is really true and it was really impactful. Because someone got worried about me telling that I hear voices, and they contact that place. And now I had some talks about if I wanted to commit suicide or if I was emotionally stable. And I guess I am. But right now I'm in a swimming pool, and I think that doesn't give me a lot of trust. What am I doing with my life, guys? Okay, for those who like this real random content, we have Patreon. You could support us anyway. We love that, you know, to be able to to get better equipment, to be able to rent the space, to be able to give some support to all the team that is working, to be able to pay the artists that are here just struggling with us. That no one told them that they will be doing that. But don't worry. If you don't want to join Patreon, that's also fine. You could help us a lot by sharing this content, by giving like, by commenting, by trusting on each other. How are we going, Jacob? It's everything good. Okay, okay. These are the technical problems that we have to go through. Oh man, oh man. The beat is really intense.
we are trying to fix the beep right now that is going on in the background. Okay, Alberto says, yes, a bit better. It beeps only when Danny talks. Is it beeping right now? But it's probably also beeping right now when I talk. Okay. Yes, now I can hear things again. Yes, a bit better. Beeps only when Danny talks. Okay. Is it still beepy, 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 or is something actually getting better? Seems to be independent person. Yes, a little bit. Yes, it also beeps with me. That's because of the noise gate that's on the microphone. About. um. Can you check on channel 2 on the mixer? So it should be muted, so that is good. Don't worry about that. Turn down the gain and bring up the fader. One person says it's better, others say it is better. You guys are confusing. Okay. The gain can still go a little bit down. Up, 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 up. Okay. So, people listening to the stream, if you can give me live updates on the beeping issue, that would be amazing. They say, Bibi, they love you. Yes, look, look, look. It's written there. Okay. So, okay. Bum. Then. Still there. Okay, I'm not sure why it is still there, but I would suggest that we are borderline acceptable, but still beeps when you speak. Okay, well, I would suggest that we just move on to the first performance, which is going to be a poem by Yab, which she introduced earlier. And as we have an issue with the other camera, we will just quickly move this camera that I am not quite in front of right now. Hello. And we will move it slightly and put Yab into position. Just turn here because there's a table connected. The water is cold. You get used to it, Marika. It's turn, rotate. Turn the handle. Turn the handle. Turn. Or do it with force. Yes. Okay, we can see him. Okay, now let me make sure that we also have the proper microphone in there. Now, so... Okay. So, okay.
Great. Okay, like this. This should work, right? Okay. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and genderqueers. Nice to have you here. My name is Cajizo. I am an artist new to the collective of Capta laVie. Danny is a friend of mine, and he asked me to come here tonight and share some poetry with you. So that's what I'm about to do. So he also asked me a while ago to help write a little manifesto for Capta laVie. Our freedom is born within us. We have faith in the artist's heart. As we create collective abundance, for our very life is art. We capture the beauty of life and learn to let it go, for we know that every action is balancing the whole. We unite despite division and welcome all expression. Cooperating in new colors of currency, we build tomorrow better today with creativity. We heal a wounded world naturally. We are Capta laVie. We're all here to learn the art of life, for art is the nature of the cosmic heart. So this is me, the raccoon, and I have a little story to share with you about what that means. Because, you see, I am the raccoon. But what does that mean? I am the raccoon. Oblivious I've been. I once was a monkey. To make laugh was to live. I still am a monkey, much joy I still give. The monkey inside me might act as a cloak. Was the monkey inside me Joker or joke? The monkey the mask, I thought it not me. The monkey the mask, I did not yet see that the monkey the mask was a part of me. I am the raccoon, in case someone asks. I am the raccoon, master of masks. A fox I once felt me, and foxy I was. A hunter I felt me, slick tongue and sharp jaws. And the foxy was smart and good at life's game, but the fox he knew, quick love ain't the same. The fox the mask, charming and sly, the fox the mask was wondering why the fox the mask so hard he did try. I am the raccoon. Though cute my appeal, I am the raccoon, your heart I will steal. The lion I've played. When time came to lead, the lion I've played by word and by deed. When I was the lion, the orders I gave. When I was the lion, like a king I'd behave. The lion, the mask, at the head of the pride, the lion, the mask, with a queen side by side, felt the lion, the mask, was not my true hide. I am the raccoon. I finally see I am the raccoon. These masks, they are me, but behind all these masks hides a curious mind. A little raccoon, caring and kind, and when he scavenges life, happiness he does find. He shares it with all and leaves no one behind. Thank you. So that's a little poem of mine that kind of unlocked my poetic being. And I'll share now one more poem with you that I wrote about 2 years ago when I was getting very activistic and I wanted to use my talents to do something good for the world. It's called Hell on Earth, but there's an alternate title that is called Hello, New Earth. For they say, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Well, we have scorned this mother of ours like no child of hers before. We have stripped her body bare and sucked her teat dry. We've tried to beat her to submission and ignored her anguished cries. And even if humanity attempts escape into the sky, there is no way to escape the Father's ever watchful eye. In outer space, away from Mother, is a lonely place to die. And Mars is not the place to be for a resource-hungry race that couldn't recognize abundance if it slapped them in the face. We are now blessed with abundance, and even that seems not enough. Infinite growth on finite planet is a monumental bluff. And if we do not learn to share and embrace equality, the primal world will bear the brunt of our ways of gluttony. The white man might be spared the death that comes rich, that comes quick and without warning, but while everything around us swiftly dies, we'll feel the heat, and even rich men will start squirming as they powerlessly face their imminent demise. We are approaching our extinction and aware of it. Yet those who wield the scepter would rather not admit and would prefer to line their pockets. While our house is lined in flames, they'll have to learn that there are violent ends to their violent games of dominating the indigenous, the women, and the weak. 'Twill only further seal our fate, which at this rate is looking bleak. If we don't act before we know, we'll reach the point of no return, in which case there will be no future for which we all so deeply yearn. Now is the only time for action to prevent the chain reaction. Perhaps this earth life was a test laid before the human race to determine our deserving of even reaching outer space. We have potential to ascend as a peace civilization, but if it's hell in which we strand, it is of our own creation. Though we have the rocket power, if our direction stays distorted, from this womb that is our earth, we'll be the ones being aborted. For nature and the humankind were irreparably misaligned, yet I believe we have a chance to heal this earth. If we recognize our nature in ourselves, our inner worth, in my heart, I feel I'm part of this nature regeneration, to rebel against extinction and to protect all of creation. I believe that's what is right. This is the peace for which I fight. Thank you very much. My name is Cajizo Universalis. You can find me on Instagram under that name. I also paint. My page is Art by Cajizo. It's Kagiso. And I'm working on a poetry book, and that will be coming sometime in the future. Hopefully soon. But I'm writing it by hand, so, you never know. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful evening.
Now, I hope that we manage now in the meantime to get the other microphone working without annoying beep as well. So you should be hearing me perfectly fine right now. Thanks to Jaap for this wonderful, not just those wonderful poems. And I think it is about time to take a look at one of the recap videos that we had and have a little chat about that. But before we jump into that, we of course want to hear from you a little bit what you thought about what Jaap was just performing for all of you. I see Marike Sauer is sending a heart. Beautiful. So there are some things going on there. So let's, no beep. Yes. So we solved those issues. That is great. Yes, I keep stepping out of frame. I'm sorry. Our lovely cameraman is trying to keep up with me moving around in wrong places. But one thing that we could maybe do is to actually finish the introduction of who everybody here is that we started with earlier but then kind of lost finishing. So maybe we can continue by introducing a little bit the people behind the camera here right now, as we have 3 people sitting there behind the camera right now, and one of those people that is holding the lovely cable of the microphone right now in panic that it might get wet even though it's isolated. And that person is Rafaelos, and he can quickly best introduce himself while I hope the camera doesn't cut out again. Perfect. Nice.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. I'm Rafael Christophe. I'm the composer and creator here in Capta laVie. Yeah, now you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not in the water because I am not exactly a big fan of the idea that Jacob had in the last moment. So
it was never a real idea. It's more like the pool was already here, and we had to set things up quickly and fast and didn't really have another great space immediately available. Ça va.
yeah, my pants were already here, so I decided to keep them. Yeah, but yeah, I'm really excited that we're doing this eventually. And I'm gonna pass you on to our lovely Pietro. Yeah, come here.
Hi, I'm Pietro. I think I was really impressed by Jaap's poems. I think I tried to, in my little free time or naive activities, I did try to write something that could make sense. And then in a language that is not even yours, I guess, or I don't know if you're native. Okay, that's okay. Then. I did live in England for 4 years when it was very small. All right. So Jaap did live in England for 4 years, so that makes it somewhat easier. But still, even for me, if I had to compose in my native language, that would be so hard to come up with something that is rhythmic and kind of nice to hear, but also that has a nice, meaningful words and content. I would like to know something more, just some details around how did you start, where is your inspiration, what do you think about the world? We kind of know what you think about the world by listening to you. But yeah, some background stories. Possibly. We'll turn the camera over to Jaap.
This is a very long distance interview.
COVID proof.
Yeah, COVID proof. Yeah, so this particular poem actually I wrote, I think, it was in the summer of 2019. I had just been to my first XR meeting, Extinction Rebellion meeting, and I'd learned so much things that I didn't know, so much specifics about climate change that I was unaware of. And I couldn't stop thinking about the stupidity of humans, of how we find ourselves on such an abundant and beautiful planet, and how we are destroying it and making life more difficult for ourselves and the other life around us. And with all these new themes and kind of all this new knowledge that had been poured into my head in a 2-hour-long talk about how fucked we are, I couldn't help but write this poem. And I remember being on my way to my internship which was a game design internship. And instead of doing any work that day, I just sat in a little room all day and just like typing away. Usually I write my poems just like sort of from the top down and just like with a pencil in a book, and it just sort of comes in order. But this was really one of my first works where I was taking pieces and moving them around, and yeah, really like it was more research-based, less based on my own intuition of, just what I feel and what I can observe around me in nature. I really had to use the knowledge of scientists and stuff like that to really get a total picture of the world. And this was also the time where I think they were sharing about those plans to build a base on the moon to go to Mars. And I was like, why the fuck are we going to Mars? We can't even like survive on a planet that is perfect for us, that we were evolved with. Whose stupid idea is it to go to Mars? But this line of if we have the rocket power, but if our direction stays distorted from this womb that is our Earth, we'll be the ones being aborted. It came from this line that really stuck in my head while I was on my longboard, and it was like, yeah, we're really like, if we sort of try to flee the planet, it's almost like an abortion, because it's like really we're fucking it up here. So it's like, to keep the planet healthy, we would have to fuck off. So and that kind of inspired the rest. And then I really thought, I tied it kind of all together with this theme of space travel, because we're also the ascension theme about going up into the sky and going up into heaven, of course, relates to spiritual themes, but I think trying to do it very physically with rockets and shit is a bit of a stupid idea. We better sort out our spirit first before we start taking it somewhere else. Yeah.
All right. No, that's. I hope this mic works. Okay. Yeah. No, that's great. No, leave it on him. He's the interesting guy here, not me.
I look the part.
So is poetry? How did you choose poetry as the way to express these thoughts and knowledge?
Well, so poetry kind of has been, I think it was spiritually injected to me through my name. I was given the name Nicholas, which is the name of the saint, very famous in Holland, and his holiday is all about writing poetry. I've also had clairvoyants tell me that I am a reincarnation of an English poet from around the time of Oscar Wilde, who was like in his one of his consorts, so to say. And this poetry is just really like, I would say my second nature, but it's really my first. Especially I notice it when I take mind expanding substances. My mind immediately starts opening in a poetic flow, and like everything I say starts coming out as poetry. So often the expanded states of consciousness are great for the inspiration. But I choose poetry because it's a very nice way to like use words which are actually like very definitive. But with poetry, you can sort of paint with the space in between the lines and all the symbolism that is in there. So that's why I really like poetry. And I really picked up sort of my poetic skills, I think, when I was young and living in England and consuming this children's poetry, which has this really rhythmic nature, like children's books kind of sound like this. And this is kind of stuck there forever. And now when I think of metaphors, they easily expand into this sort of lyrical poetry that reminds a bit of the old English poets.
I think it's super interesting. Obviously, if there are other questions from the audience, obviously, Daniel.
I don't know why do we have a swimming pool if at the end we are outside of the swimming pool just to see me without pants. That was the point. But I just want to say thank you, because you're here, and it's like a weird relation between the two of us, right? I always wanted to, I don't know if I told you, but it was that feeling of killing you or making love to you, you know? I didn't know what to do because we were sharing a person, a really special person, that now she's here, I think. Or she left already, I don't know, but thank you very much. And that now you're here, that we have been able to build all these things together and we kind of grow up, right? And this point that you just talk about the earth, right? That's the steps that we have to do to be able to protect each other and go to the next level without killing each other or having that bad side that all humans we have in a way, you know, it's... I'm just super glad that you're here, and I will love that you may enter into the swimming pool with us. And let's...
No. But then, if I have to go into the swimming pool, this is what he's trying to get me to do. I have to take off my leg because it's not waterproof, and then I have to hop into the pool like a flamingo.
Okay, what we are gonna do next, we are gonna enter into the next video, and then we will talk a bit all together with the video while we prepare the setup. But first of all, I wanna... my job is kind of contacting people, and this 2 weeks ago I contacted Nane, that she is doing the Masters at Coders, and then this week, the 2 and 3 of June, they will be performing, and she asked me if I could promote them, and then her performance is gonna be at 5:45 p.m. and the title is called Little Miracles. I will put the link of the live streaming in the chat when we are doing the other video, but it could be amazing if you want to see more dance and more performer just creating art. But that said, and if no one else has to say anything else, okay, Pietro.
Yeah, 'cause I have a billion questions for you. Like, I find this super interesting.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Like, for instance, I know I'm also conscious of time, so we cannot go on forever. My thought was, maybe, Dani, maybe we can invite Jaap at one of the tribe sessions, so we can have a more extensive chat about poetry and how to do poetry and how...
You are invited for an interview with us, that we have to do that for sure. And he's already in the tribe, actually.
I just never show up. I have so many tribes.
But if we extend like a formal invite to Jaap as a special guest for the meeting, hopefully he'll show up.
I'll look in my planning. Yes, nothing less will do. Thank you very much. Make sure it is written with a quill. If it is a metal point pen, then I shall see and I shall not come. Exactly, a quill.
All right. So let's keep the questions for that session, and so right now we can move on. Yeah. But thanks Jaap, so much. I think it was really inspiring. Great to have you here.
Thank you, Pietro. Thank you to everyone in the chat, and please hang in for the ride.
Soy vida contenida en un envase descartable. Tengo un latido atento donde rompe tu silencio. Aprenderé a ser aire, me volveré impenetrable. Y en el frenesí de mis tardes nunca encontraré la lógica a la densidad de tu boca. Canto y se agudizan mis pasos, a veces te pienso oscuro y a veces claro, creo, no, en lo que temo y nada más. ¿Cómo estarás de sordo si no escuchas? Aprenderé a hacer aire, me volveré impenetrable y en el frenesí de mis tardes nunca encontraré la lógica a la densidad de tu boca. Y nunca encontraré la lógica a la densidad de tu boca.
It's a god of a small affair.
And we are slowly back, setting up for the next artist right now. And I hope that everyone can hear what we are doing and that you can see him again. Can you
Hello.
talk for a moment? Yes.
Was
Okay,
good.
perfect. That looks good. The stage is yours.
All right. So, yeah. My name's Unique, aka Jag. Yeah, I'm just gonna play like 2 songs. I was told I only have like 5 minutes, but I'm gonna definitely stretch it to 10 because these guys, they don't do timetabling. And could you take out like, is it on the low end? Can you take out like a little bit of the low end on the mic? That'd be perfect. It's like just LF, yeah, just turn it down a little bit. Yeah, that's already a little bit better. Yeah, there we, oh no, yeah, there, yeah, that's good, yeah. Okay, cool, nice. Yeah, first song I'm gonna play is called Timeless Tapestry of Time. It's on my EP, which you can find on Spotify. It's called Space Butterfly. I am the creator of this wicked world. I am the reason time moves meticulously, obliviously to space in these 3 dimensions that I create. I'm yearning for the 4th dimension. I wanna find something. No, I want to dance at night in the daylight with you. I created order where there was none. Chaos is my bitch. I create the patterns that place the public snitch. The hesitation, the generation, the revelation. I'm yearning for the fourth dimension. I wanna find something. No, I want to dance at night in the twilight with you. Oh, can't you see the colors in the sound? Oh, can't you see the absence of the dark in the... Can't you see the colors in the sound? Oh, can't you see the absence of the dark in the light? I'm yearning for the fourth dimension. I wanna find something. I want to find something old with you. Oh, with you again. Thanks. Thank you, thank you. Actually, you probably can't hear the clapping on the live stream, right? I mean, I don't know, it's just one mic. Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm so good. Okay, just kidding. For my next song, I'm gonna play Dope, which is on my new album that I'm working on right now, which is very much so not finished, but yeah, you get to hear a little teaser. Spiders, flowers, bees, and trees. Endlessly they say nothing is free. Yet here we are, dancing slow. No cause for us to show. A requiem for all the nightmares. 'Cause you think it's cold out there. Nothing easy, nothing hard could ever keep us apart. Put on the queen's rose. Crown yourself 'cause you fucking dope. Put on the queen's rose. Crown yourself 'cause you fucking dope. Put on the queen's rose. Crown yourself 'cause you fucking dope. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love the song. I wonder how it will sound when I'm playing it with like the full band one day when we're past Corona and everybody's in the crowd. We're all dancing and it's all good, and we don't have to be scared to death when someone sneezes. Yeah, thank you for having me. you guys have like, do we need to like talk about this now? Is it like
If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it, but
Okay,
you
we
don't
can
have
talk
to. But
about
I
it.
want to encourage all the people listening to tell them what they thought about it and to make that audience available to you so that you hear what they say.
Oh, that's pretty
Because that
interesting,
would
yeah.
be very nice. That's the whole point of
Yeah,
doing
I
things
kinda-
live, I
yeah.
guess, no?
Yeah, true.
So, Maria del Mar Vicens Martinez.
Wow, what a name.
People need
Beautiful.
shorter names. I'm nothing against you. Or I need to get better. But she says brilliant. Marike Sauers, she writes, wow. And there's a lot of clapping and smileys with stars in their eyes.
Wow.
So that is
I
beautiful.
feel honored. Yeah, I guess that's it then. You can check me out on Spotify and have a nice life and stuff.
Maybe we can comment.
Oh, you have a question, Daniel? You want to say something, man?
Yes, man. I just really enjoy your music. I think it's really amazing. It brings me into another dimension.
Oh yeah, that's the best part of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I also would love to share a story when I went to Dizzy to see you performing that I remember that you just mess up the timing
Yeah, the looper. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was funny.
and you just keep going playing and I was like, this guy has a weird style but I like it, man.
Yeah, but they're like, this is not really a looper. Usually I play with other people, and then this like is like a effect when it doesn't have like any quantizing or anything. So it's like if you're off by like half a second already, like you're fucked.
And what was the thing that you said that was the imperfect perfection or something like this?
Oh, it's imperfectly perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, it's imperfectly perfect. Piotr, tell me, man.
So I loved, honestly, like, don't take it too personally, but maybe do. But I love the second song, and I loved how you looped it. So my question was, are you going to still do that also with the band, or is the plan to, like, you were trying to replicate the band by looping the?
Yeah. That's basically the idea. Yeah.
So when the band comes in, then you're not gonna do the loops anymore.
No, I'm probably not gonna. You're disappointed by
Yeah,
that? You want me to do the looping?
I
Yeah,
want to do the
I would
loops.
like the looping. It's like for the way I make music, and generally in my productions, everything's very fast-paced. So I don't want the listener to like get bored. You know, like I'm very.
We're not bored.
Yeah,
Was
I
anybody
know
bored?
people don't get bored, but I want someone to listen to a song and be like, wow, there was so much going on. I want to listen to it again. And that's basically what I'm going for. And then, yeah, with this song, it's like, especially the produced version and the band version as well, obviously, because it's kind of the same, is like very big. Like there's like lots of drums and like lots of like the dubstep bass and stuff, and like it's crazy. It gets crazy. So that's more the way that I would normally portray the song. But yeah, I think this has like a certain like intimate charm to it, because it's like just me, and I'm sort of like trying to make something big while being small, which is kind of interesting.
No, I love them. Besides that, I know
thanks,
nothing
man.
about music, so
Yeah,
it was
but
just
like
nice to.
I get it. The looping also has like a certain charm, and maybe like one day I'll like get more into it. But then I'm gonna make like a set for the looper, not like just gonna do my song and loop it because that works out, you know?
Yeah.
Like in this sense.
But listen, I wanted to write down like the link to your Spotify or to your accounts so
Oh,
that
yeah,
people
yeah.
can,
Yeah,
see it.
it's you can it's like Jag, and then
Right.
if you type in space
Now
butterfly.
we're gonna move on, and you can go there and type it, so we
I'll send
don't
it, yeah.
fuck it up.
Chill, yeah, nice, cool, thanks.
All right,
Yeah,
let's move on. Thanks so much, man. See you soon.
later.
Hopefully. Video mode on.
Was hier wat Said the river to the breeze, will you always stay by me? Will you keep me cool in summer when I cannot bear the heat? Will you always love my waters? Will you always love my wake? Will you always dance and play with the reeds around my lake? Said the breeze to the river, that's a promise I can't make. You see, I must keep moving for my existence' sake. And sure, spring, summer, autumn, we can dance and play around. But I fear when winter comes, I'll freeze you solid to the ground. Said the river, oh dear breeze, how I understand your fear. But if I had stopped moving, then how could I be here? You see, I am a river, my beginning and my end. I am at once the roaring waterfall as well as creek and bend. And my dear breeze, when I do freeze, look at me and look below. Underneath that sheet of ice, the rest of me remains in flow. Well then, river, said the breeze, I will meet you at the seas. I will meet you at your mountain tops, and I will meet you in between. And although at times it may well seem like I'm not by your side, no, that I'm flying with the clouds or dancing with the tides, oh my dear river, how could I leave you? When you are ever so kind, I might blow away sometimes, but you are never hard to find. So the river it did flow, and the breeze so wild it flew. They were often found together, but to themselves stayed ever true.
Hello, people. Is it working, this microphone? Yes, now it's working. The video that you just saw, it was a creation with Yannick and Yap. And it could be nice if they could show up here, because it was a present for Marika, our common lover. And also we had the paintings of Eli. She now is called Sarah. Sorry, this change of names sometimes are a bit tricky. I don't know how to comment it, but okay, guys, do you have something?
What did Sarah add?
Huh?
What did Sarah add?
Sarah created the thumbnail with the two paintings. The two paintings with Marika.
Cool. So a big collaboration between lovers, I think. When I was working on this, because this is an old poem that I've had for a long time, but I remember Marika really enjoying it. And then, what I decided, well, actually, Danny came to me. He was like, "Do you guys want to like make something together for Marika?" And of course, we were all in. This is a really nice.
I'm down. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a really
it's
nice gesture
yeah.
also from Danny, because it showed me that he didn't want to kill me.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure if he wanted to make love to me yet, but at least I could live, and we could make art together in the name of love. And well, that's one way to get to my heart for sure.
Okay, that's our three love represented here. Maybe we will come with more creations for our next lovers.
Become our lover and get free stuff.
Right now, you just have to subscribe.
Okay, wrap it up.
Okay, let's go for the last performance with Bibi Milanese. Let's go for it, guys.
Hello. So this is the last performance of the day. So I would like actually to keep the people that were involved tonight. So I will teach them the second voice, and so towards the end we're gonna sing together. So everyone who is in the backstage,
Just come here,
welcome.
guys. I think.
And
of course.
There is four people off stage right now,
Okay,
being very
so-
shy.
Well, whenever you, I see you. She is
Yes.
coming. She's doing. Pietro's coming.
Nice, Pietro,
Mariona's
Mariona,
also
Rafaelos.
coming.
Come,
Yes,
guys,
that's
let's be
it.
here all
Woo.
together.
Okay, so the second, my voice is. Oh, guys,
Focus.
my voice. Oh, I sing mine. Maybe we can divide into two. Half. If you want, you sing mine. Otherwise, you sing the second one. But two voices. One is oh, ah, yeah, oh. Okay. Second voice. Oh, ah, yeah, oh. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Once again. Oh, oh. Now you keep this one and I do mine. And oh, oh. Cool.
Amazing.
Okay, so this.
I think you're the one who does it the best, man.
This song I'm gonna play is a song that I wrote. It's called "Song for My Sister," and it's part of a 5 miniature piece that is about my journey to Thailand. It's gonna be released soon on YouTube, so probably we're gonna put in the description some details about my Instagram and my channel. And you can keep yourself updated and follow my channel and see the video once it's out. So, for all of you, for Capta laVie, Song for My Sister. While I sing, you guys in the back can...
Got a groove.
you can follow my vibe, huh? By the
Yes,
way,
we
I'm
will.
wearing like... I think this was all an excuse to make
get
us
us
only be in
naked.
underwear, but anyway.
Swimming pool.
Song for my sister. Yes, they are studying.
But when do we start doing this?
I make you understand.
Okay.
No, shh, not now.
Okay.
No, you will understand. Let's go. Camminerai tra le acque che la foresta racchiude, ma ancora non lo sai. ritroverai quell'anima che in silenzio nasconde, e allora riderai. Luci, colori e gocce di pioggia in questo universo siamo due gocce d'acqua. Oh, aia, oh. Oh, aia, oh. Again. Oh, aia, oh. Oh, aia, Go. Oh, aia, oh. Aia, oh. Aia,
Guys, we are really crazy. Oh my god. Should we do another song? Do you think we could do another one? Fluid gender.
Okay, I don't know other songs. I only know my songs.
Okay, guys, and I think we are getting closer to the end. You know a song? Do you want to sing a song? You need a guitar? Okay, that was the excuse.
I can play a song that we all know how to sing. We all know Summertime?
Of course.
I'll do quite a low version. I don't know the key.
Okay.
Let's just listen. And the living is easy. Fish are jumping,
and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby.
Don't you cry.
One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Yes, you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. But till that morning, there is nothing can harm you. Yes, so hush, daddy and mommy, standing by.
Beautiful coyote chorus.
I think it's getting time to start finishing, right, guys? Do you have
Let's
something to say,
wrap
Jacob?
it up.
We stay quite longer. We start longer. We start in a swimming pool. We are here. So many things happen, right, Jacob?
A lot of things happened, and there were things planned, and then there was chaos, and then plans didn't happen, and then things that were not planned were suddenly planned, and life is a mirror to our performance. And now the light suddenly went off. Thank you, Pietro.
It's getting amazing, like you being in this dress, you know. But
it's also a way of just going for things and having fun and enjoying things, and I think that's very much as well what this evening tonight was and is, and what Capta laVie is also trying to encourage everybody watching, listening, to go for and to do, to enjoy life, to have fun.
yeah, actually, would you like to talk about the space before we leave? I think it can be
Yes.
interesting.
That could be interesting, indeed. Normally we would have multiple cameras and you would actually get to see some more of the space, but there are some technical issues, which by next month, for the Community Sunday livestream number 3,
Let's see if we improve.
I hope we will. We'll be working hard on it.
At least now the sound was better than the first one.
Well, we had this beeping thing in the beginning, but we solved it. We got rid of it. So, all good so far.
Next time we need some alcohol also and other substances to make it more interesting, I think.
Before Donny drifts further into that direction and starts hearing voices in his head again, Pietro, it's on autofocus.
Pietro is an
Pietro?
autofocus. Don't touch the camera, man.
I'm always a little bit afraid that the picture is gonna cut out again, as we had a few times during the stream.
Such a mess.
You could have just told me to go lower as well. I mean, now it's a little bit.
He's the
Sorry.
smaller Okay, talk about the space, where we
Yes,
are.
this space. We are at the south of Rotterdam, and you might have seen videos on our Capta laVie channel about this space already. And we are slowly busy turning this space into an artist hub. So if you're an artist yourself, if you're in Rotterdam, even if you're not in Rotterdam, then get in touch with us about this space. Like, if you're around, come over. We have the space for you where you can make your art, where you can do crazy things, where you can put a pool in the middle of a space and have crazy things going on, things that you couldn't do in a normal theater, and where you get in touch with other artists. There is, in the same building, so many different artists being presented, and that is, I think, something that has a lot of strength and beauty.
Yeah, guys, also, if you would love to share some of your art, you know, you can also, we will put these 2 links on the description and also in the comments, that then you can share your art and come here and do one of these Sunday community crazy talks. I think we should put the crazy word there.
Yes.
Non-planned disaster, just improvise it in the same day, you know. I invite so many people to do this thing. Okay, amazing. But thank you, guys.
We've been a beautiful coyote choir, as some people commented in the chat, and I thought that was a beautiful description.
Actually, I think we should change the name and put that, man.
The coyote choir?
Yeah, the coyote choir.
Okay, Alberto,
Alberto.
you posted that. Come back next month, the last Sunday of the month. We might have changed. I mean, we have some internal discussions about this, but right now I'm up for it, so we'll see.
I think that's the name, Coyote Choir.
Nice.
Love it, love it, love it. Guys, we finish here the live streaming because we're getting really long.
Let's get everybody for one more moment back
Come here in
to
the
us,
back, let's just say goodbye to the people.
and then we can finish all together.
And just go and eat some nice food. Like, we have some snacks. Next time I will try to arrange something better. Sorry, guys.
Mwah.
We could swim in the
We go back into the swimming pool now.
Yes,
Pietro,
yes.
can
now
you change the
now
camera
we start
onto the
the
swimming pool?
Or
Nope.
It was too cold.
it was too cold.
It was too cold. No. And I felt so vulnerable.
For the next community live stream, we will have pool heating.
And some,
if you want
some
to help
flowers.
us to make that possible, support us on Patreon.
Yes, please.
I think it's about time to end.
Yeah. I kind of need to go home, and I need my mic as well.
Oh.
You want to have my mic?
Okay, Jacob is going to say goodbye to cut
I
this
don't-
thing.
Thank you, guys. I hope we treat you as well as we could.
Again, play something.
You play and I'll like some.
She created the outro actually.
Vocalize and I'll just like freestyle some poetry.
Yeah. And we can do some big bucks maybe. Slow beat.
There's almonds in my mouth and the beat is going south. Thank you for joining Capta laVie. Next time you will see that we'll be back with some new things in store. Yes, there is always more because we are a collective of artists, ever imparting the art that we're feeling that our heart is. Now let us flow together, unified. Flow together, cause we've tried to build up from the dust and the ashes. Yes, we're coming back, no rehashes. There's always new things to be come out. Mustaches. Mustaches are big and mustaches are full. I've got a lot of work to show for. Okay, this is shit.
Let's cut, guys.
Okay,
Let's cut.
Wait, this never happened.